So P is given as 40% of A and 65% of B, and Q is equal to 50% of A plus 50% of B. Now A is greater than B. So we have to find out which is actually correct statement. So in all such questions, you should actually assume suitable values of A and B in terms of whatever numbers as per the question. Here it is A is greater than B, so we'll assume some value where A is greater than B. No other restriction is given. So let's assume that A is 20 and B is 10. So P is 40% of A plus 65% of B. So when we put up these values, we get 14.5 as value of P. Similarly, Q 50% of A and 50% of B. So we put up values of A and B and we get value of Q as 15. So P is less than Q in this case. Now let's assume one more set, because for one set alone, if we use one set alone, we cannot give a conclusion. So let's assume one more set. Now this time we are assuming 11 and 10. Why? Because here if you see the Q, it is 50% and 50%. So when we put up the values close to each other, then the picture will actually change. So put up these values. So we get P as 10.9 and Q as 10.5. So in this case, P is greater than Q. You can see here. So that means for the given conditions, we cannot ascertain the statements which are given here because inputs are insufficient. So our answer is option D.